Welcome to Joyful Jen Yoga. Today is a practice for vaulters or anybody who's looking to both strengthen and stretch their hip flexors and psoas area. This for vaulters, this helps with mounts and with any sort of flexibility like needle or stand split, as well as mill and even your flag. So I hope you enjoy. We're going to start at the top of the mat. And bring your feet about a fist distance apart. And we'll inhale, sweep arms up. And on exhale, fold forward. Keep a little bend to your knees here. Inhale, lengthen, hands can come to your shins. Exhale, fold down. Bend into your knees. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Twice more like that, half sun salutations. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Draw shoulder blades down your back and fold it in. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale to lengthen and soften. Inhale all the way back up, hands to heart. Interlace your fingers, press your palms forward, round your upper back. Inhale, stretch your arms up, release your right arm down to your side, left arm stretches up, side bend. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, left hand drops down, right arm reaches across. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale for length. Touch the earth, step the left foot back behind you. Pause for a moment in this lunge. Get a little waking up action in that left front thigh. Full breath in. Exhale, step back to high plank. Press the earth away, feel your center, shift forward onto your tiptoes, knees lower, your whole body lowers. Inhale, pull your heart forward, press strong in the tops of your feet. Soften to the earth, shift back to child's pose. Feel that deep flexion in your hips. And then tuck your toes, press back, downward facing dog. Left leg reaches up and back. Left foot steps forward lightly. That action alone is really important for the strength of your hip flexors. Look forward and take a step to the top of your space. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands to hearts. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step the right foot back. This time, right hand plants. Left arm reaches up, twisting. Left hand touches down. Step back to high plank. Again, that action of pressing the earth away. Knees up or down, shift forward. Lower to the earth. Untuck your toes. Pull your heart forward. Low cobra. And soften down. Shift back through child's pose and work your way up and back to down dog. Right leg reaches up, right foot steps forward, left hand stays planted, right arm reaches up. Right hand touches down, look forward, step to the top of your space. Inhale for length. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms sweep up and hands come to hearts. Walk your feet again, maybe a fist or 2 fist distance apart. We'll drop our bum, reach our arms up, Utkatasana or chair pose. Ribs pulled down. You can really feel your glutes activate here. Take an inhale. On exhale, we'll lower really slowly down to the ground. Pause and boat pose. So a nice way to strengthen those hip flexors. Full inhale. Exhale, roll all the way down and rock back up into that boat pose. Roll all the way back forward boat. One more time. Rock it back. Lift it up, boat. And then lower and hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, hover. Lift. Lower and hover. Lift. One more time. Lower and hover. Lift. And then rock and roll. Come right back up to chair pose. Don't worry if you don't get there the first time. Inhale, lift up, open your hearts. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale for length. Touch the ground, step back to high plank. Shift forward, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, heart draws forward, up dog or cobra. Over your toes, down dog. Right leg reaches up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it on up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach up, think knee to nose. Step that foot lightly between your hands. Lower the left shin down. Inhale, low lunge, reaching arms up. Full inhale. And exhale, hands touch down. Step the right foot back behind you so that almost looks like a half flag or a half balancing table. Ribs keep pulling towards your hips. Take an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach and hug it in. Inhale, stretch and hug it in. I really want you to concentrate on that flexion in your right hip. One more time, hug it in. Stretch it back. Step that right foot forward, look forward, tuck your left toes, and we'll crawl our left leg up into a standing split. Left knee hugs in, left foot drops down. Inhale for length, exhale to fold. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands to hearts. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Lengthen your spine. And then step back again to high plank. Shift forward, lower. Inhale, heart draws forward, up dog or cobra. And over your toes, down dog. Left leg reaches up, take an inhale. On exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach up. And knee to nose. Think knee to nose this time. Step your foot lightly forward. Right shin lands. Untuck your right toes. Inhale, arms come up into a low lunge. Stretching through the front of that right thigh, which we woke up in those half flags. Inhale, exhale, touch down. Send the left leg back, take an inhale. Exhale, hug that knee into your chest. Inhale, stretch it back. Hug knee in and stretch it back. Pull in. Stretch back. One more time, hug it in. And stretch it back. Step the foot in between your hands. Tuck the back toes, lift up. Crawl your hands forward and float the right leg up, standing split. Full inhale. Exhale. Right knee into your chest. Even out your pelvis and land the foot. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, folds. Inhale, arms sweep up. Take hands to heart. One hand comes to belly, one hand comes to heart. Close your eyes and take a moment to reflect. Can you feel the front of your hips? Can you connect to that space in your body? Can you feel when they're working? Can you feel when your hip flexors are stretching? We'll take another breath in and out, hands to heart. We'll walk our feet wide, about as wide as the mat. Toes might turn out a little bit here. Then we're going to come into our yogic squat. Again, will be a deep flexion of those hips. So dropping your bum down, We're going to see if we can open up. It might involve a little movement side to side if that feels good. And then when you're feeling it, we're going to press through the left foot, engage through our center, and see if we could stand up and hug the right thigh into our chest. We'll land the right foot, lower back down into our squat. Press into the right foot this time, hug the left knee up. We'll do that several more times. Lowering down into Malasana, pressing up, lifting up. Releasing back down, lift left thigh. Release, lower to Malasana, lift up, right knee in, lower, lift up, left thigh hugs, release, lower, one more time on each side, building some heat through the front of your thighs, and lower. Now, playing a little bit here if you'd like, big amount of connection and control in the hip flexor region here for crow pose, but it also involves shoulders and strength, right? So if you're a little nervous about arm balancing, you might have a pillow or blanket out in front of you. If you're on your hands all the time because you're a vaulter, no big deal. We'll press into our fingertips. I like to call them tree frog fingertips, like you have little suction cups at the end of your fingertips, and we press them strong into the earth. We'll bring our feet together, our toes together, and then we'll bend our knees and work our knees toward our armpits. Look forward, pull your heart forward, look forward, and see if your feet would come to float off the ground. Take an inhale, and exhale, feet land, lower your bum down, come right back into your boat pose. Full inhale, and exhale, roll back. Find yourself back up into your chair pose. Take an inhale, exhale, fold it in. Inhale for length, exhale, touch the earth, step or float it back, lower chaturanga. Inhale, heart draws forward. Exhale, over toes, down dog. Right leg reaches up. This time, open and stack the right hip. Toes turn out to the side. Pull the right leg straight over to the left side of your space. Opening up through the front of that right thigh. Notice if you start to sink into your left side body. Keep pressing into your left hand. Square back off that right hip. Step the right foot in between your hands. Land the left foot. You might wiggle it over to the left a little bit as we inhale into our warrior one. Full inhale. On exhale, sweep your arms back, and as you do, squeeze your shoulder blades together, pull your heart forward, and float the left leg up and back. Full inhale. Exhale, step the left toes back. Inhale, arms up into your crescent lunge. Full inhale, exhale, left knee touches the ground. Let your left hand come to the earth. Bend your left knee and reach back for your left foot with your right hand. So we're stretching our left quad now, which for some of us, our hip flexors and our quads get so tight that we really feel all the way from our knee up into our belly. Full inhale. And exhale, release. Hands come down. Step back to high plank. Shift forward, lower. Inhale, heart draws forward. Exhale, over toes. Take an inhale. And on exhale, let your knees come to the ground. Release your forehead down. Walk your hands together in prayer and then bend your elbows, taking the thumbs to the nape of your neck. Hands press back down, press into your toes and come up into downward facing dog. Left leg stretches up. We'll turn the left toes to the left, and then as we press strong into the right arm, the left leg moves to the right a bit, opening up whole left side body. Watch that tendency to collapse here. Keep pressing up. Square off the left hip. Left foot steps forward. Right foot wiggles off to the right a little. Heel lands. Inhale, warrior one. Hips point toward the top of your space. Take a breath in, and on exhale, reach your arms back. Hover. Float the right leg. Full inhale, warrior three. Exhale, step the right foot back. Arms reach up in your crescent lunge. And then carefully lowering right knee down to the ground. Right hand touches. Bend that right knee. Reach back with your left hand. Come into that quad stretch. Steady breath in. Steady breath out. Gently release. Hands land. Step back to high plank. Shift forward. Lower. Inhale, heart draws forward. Exhale, over toes, down dog. Let's all take a big breath in through our nose. And a big ha out the mouth. Press into your hands. Look forward, step or float to the top of your space. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, fold. Drop your bum, reach your arms, chair pose. Press into your heels, stand all the way tall, maybe a little baby back bend. And hands to hearts. Beautiful. And take a big step out with your right foot, or however it feels good, whichever side of your mat makes sense. We're going to take our hands to our hips. Our feet will be parallel to the short end of the mat. Draw your elbows straight back, lift your hearts, and then exhale, fold forward. Crown of the head lengthens down, back of the legs open. Slide your hands down in line with your shoulders, elbows point straight back. Inhale, lengthen, hands come underneath your shoulders. Turn your toes out and begin to move side to side into some low lateral lunges. Exploring the inner thighs a bit here. Opening up. A little external rotation in the hips. One more time, side to side. If you were so interested with the challenge, you could bring hands to hearts and move a little bit side to side without your hands on the ground. Only do what feels good in your body. Come on back through center. Hands touch. Toes face back toward the long side of the mat. Crawl your hands forward and melt your chest down so it looks like a wide-legged downward facing dog. Strong arms, strong connected legs here. Walk your hands in and under your shoulders. Bend into your knees. Stand all the way tall. Hands to heart, look forward, big step to the top of your space. Give it all a good shake. Root into your left foot. Hug your right knee into your chest. Find balance here, root into your left foot. Hands to heart. And then look forward, press that right leg back into your warrior three. Inhale here. Exhale, lightly step the right foot back. Arms sweep up. Hands come to your hips. Look forward, find balance. Lift from your navel. Pull that right knee right back into your chest. Press that right foot forward. You could flex or point your ankle, whatever feels right. And we'll hold for 5. Feel your quads. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide that leg back behind you. Hands touch. Right leg lifts all the way up into your standing split. Maybe your left hand comes to your left calf. Encourage that opening. And then hug the right knee into your chest and land the right foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Root into the right foot. Hug the left knee now into your chest. Lift up energetically through that right hip. Hands come to heart. We'll extend the left leg back into our warrior 3. Hips are square to the best of your ability. So you're energetically lifting up that standing hip. And then we step the left toes back. Inhale, finding your crescent lunge. Even here, your ribs are pulling down as you're lifting energetically away from the ground. Hands to hips. Look forward, find your balance. Hug that left knee into your chest and press the left foot forward. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send that leg back behind you, standing split. Full breath in. And out. Play with balance here if you'd like. One or both hands on your calf or even at heart. Full inhale. Exhale, left knee into your chest. Land the foot. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Root into your left foot again. Find your peace fingers and see if you can find them around your right big toe. If it would feel good, and it might be tight on the hamstrings, but if it would feel okay, we'll extend the right leg forward. Plugging that right shoulder blade on your back. Staying here, breathing. Take another inhale. And on exhale, see if you can open the leg out to the right. You might even look over your left shoulder for a little extra challenge with balance. And then come back through to center. Bend into your right knee. Take your left hand to the outside of your right foot or right knee if you're not straightening the leg. Stretch the right leg back out and see if you could reach the right arm back, twisting. You're energetically lifting up away from the earth. Look forward. Both hands might hold that right foot. Remember, your knee could be bent. We'll sweep arms up and find our way back into a standing split. One last time on this side. So if there's something you wanted to play with here, maybe both arms reaching up, play. Take another breath. And then hug that right knee in, land the foot. Inhale for length. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms sweep on up. Hands come to heart. Last standing balance here, you've got this. So we'll root into the right foot. Taking the peace fingers around the left big toe this time. Remember, you can stay here with that bent knee, thinking length through the crown of your head. And then we'll straighten out through the left leg, if that feels good, and if you can keep your posture. Take a breath. And then gently open the left leg out to the side. Again, you could look over the right shoulder if you wanted that additional balance challenge. Come back through to center. You bend the knee or reach straight for the outside of the left foot. Left arm reaches back if you're twisting here. Full inhale. And on exhale, look forward. Both hands hands touch the leg for a moment, and then arms sweep up. Sweep the left leg back, standing split last time. Arms could reach out, finding balance. And then hug the left knee into your chest. Land that left foot. Inhale, arms sweep up. And on exhale, open your heart. Bring your arms out like a cactus. And hands come to heart. Hop your feet as wide as the mat. Take a breath in. And exhale, lower all the way down into your squat again. Using your hands or not, we'll lower onto our bum. When we arrive there, lower all the way onto your back body. Hug your knees in tight. Breathing here. And then when you're ready, plant your left foot. We're going to come into a nice softer hip flexor stretch here. We'll slide the right foot in between that little triangle we created with the left leg. Reach for the right foot with your left hand, and then stretch your right arm all the way up overhead. So you're looking for a stretch somewhere between your right side body, right hip flexors, and right quad. If you're not feeling a ton of sensation, you might hug the left knee into your chest. And then gently release this side. We'll pause at center, hands on belly, just noticing. And then we'll slide the left foot so that it goes in between that little triangle. Reach for the left foot with the right hand. Left arm reaches up overhead. There's kind of like a C-shaped curve coming into your left side body. This is plenty of stretch for me today, but if you're needing more sensation, you could hug that right thigh in. You might notice that one side feels considerably different than the other. And then gently begin to come back through to center. Walk your feet wide. Let your knees knock into center, softening the hip flexors and breathing. And then arms can come out to the side, and we'll let our knees knock to the left, and then come through center. Feet are still as wide as the mat. Knees knock over to the right. This time, as we come up through center and drop the knees to the left, if it feels safe in your knees, you could take the left ankle onto your right thigh and increase the stretch as well as the twist here. You might even look over your right shoulder. And then gently come back through center, release the left foot. Let the knees knock to the right heel comes to that left thigh. Make sure this feels okay in your low back and your knees. Know that you could just come to a twist here. And then gently begin to come through center. Walking your feet so they're hips width distance apart, reaching your hands to your heels. We'll press into our feet, lift our hips, maybe interlace hands under your body, coming into a bridge pose. Full inhale. And exhale, lower down. Positive. We're going to bring our feet up. Reaching for maybe the outsides of our feet or peace fingers around our big toes, coming into happy baby. And we can shift a little side to side if you'd like, straightening one leg and then the other. Notice the spaces in your body that might feel a little fatigued or a little warm. And then we'll hug those knees into our chest, thank our body, and come come down into our rest pose, our Shavasana. Letting your arms rest at your sides, letting your legs hang long. Taking time to consciously relax the muscles of your body. So focus your mind for a moment on the center of yourself. Around your hips, around your navel, around your ribs. Relax the muscles of your abdomen. Relax the muscles in your low back and in your glutes. See if you can soften the front of your thighs. Actively release your body. Release energy all the way from your shoulders down to your fingertips. Release energy all the way from your hips down to your toes. Let the muscles of your face be soft. Notice if you're clenching your jaw or if you're furrowing your brow. Can you relax the muscles of your face? Allowing your whole body to grow heavy and rested here. Noticing perhaps how you can shift the energy in your body from being much more active as we're moving through our standing poses. So the energy you hopefully feel in your Shavasana, where we're rested, where we can drop into that rest and digest phase in our mind. Allow your body another deep breath here and rest. And then begin to wiggle through your fingers and toes. Feel the energy come back into your body. And then stretch your arms all the way up overhead. Take a full body breath in. And a big out your mouth. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a good squeeze. Thank your body for all that it does for you. And then gently roll to one side. Use your hands, guide your way up to a seat. When you arrive seated, hands come to heart, eyes are soft or closed. Consider something that you feel grateful for right here in this moment. Bowing forehead to fingertips, I wish you all abundant joy. Be well.